Many are familiar with the legendary story of Camelot and King Arthur and his knights of the Round Table, but there is one specific place in the story that occasionally gets overlooked by many. A legendary island hidden away from mankind by God himself, so that the creatures and beings we know only through mythology may have solace and live out their lives in peace. This island was called Avalon. Avalon, a magnificent place unlike anything else on earth. A city that shone like the sun, a forest encompassing the entire island, more beautiful than any other. A center where the great sword Excalibur was forged by the Archangel Michael, and it is now populated by everything from dragons to fairies and all those other creatures mankind has ceased to believe in. Oh well, I suppose it's for the best. To ensure that the island remained hidden from those who could exploit or harm it, a power was given by God to those who were wise and pure in mind, body, and soul to protect it. The last of these great protectors was Merlin. To ensure the safety of Avalon after his passing, since he did not have an heir, he embodied his essence and the power itself within a ring, and left specific instructions to those who governed the island to guarantee its safety. But he also forewarned them that one day, despite their best efforts, someone with a dark soul and evil in their mind would seek to steal the ring and use the power not only to control Avalon, but the entire world as well. However, there would be a happy ending to this devastating tale, as 4 new heroes, inspired by the heroes of old, would rise to the challenge and save Avalon through his guidance. So begins this new chapter.
What a day. Whoa! I hope you intend to pay for that, Jack.
Sorry, Connor. I just can't help myself sometimes. You know, it wouldn't be fun to be a ghost if I didn't try to scare every living creature I came across.
Well, can you do it in a way that spares my stuff?
Hey, I said I was sorry. Don't worry, the council will reimburse you.
Speaking of which, why are you here?
Well, see, they want to reward you for stopping your Uncle Randolph 6 months back.
So, they want to reward me for indirectly killing a number of werewolves, including my uncle and brother?
No, not for killing them, actually. For preventing their plans from reaching fruition.
I told you, I didn't want a reward.
Well, okay, maybe reward is the wrong word for it. Perhaps I better call it a nomination.
Go on.
As you know, your uncle was the alpha of the International Werewolf Pack. Now that he's gone, the werewolves have become uncontrollable. The council feels that you would be a good successor.
I'm grateful, but no.
But Connor...
The answer is no. Now would you please leave?
Connor, listen to me. If you don't accept this birthright, then it'll fall to your brother, Miles.
He's alive? But...
He survived the explosion which took your uncle and a few of his closest followers. The reason we didn't tell you this was because we only discovered it a few days ago.
But wouldn't his crimes be enough to void his right to the title?
The only way that could happen is if you accept the nomination and complete the Merlinian challenges along with the ceremony of the Merlinian ring on Avalon. If you don't, the charges are instantly dropped for the sake of the world.
I guess I have little choice then. We don't need Miles rallying the werewolves again like my uncle did.
Whew, excellent. I shall return to Avalon and await your arrival.
Oh, Jack, before you go, I'd like to request one thing in return for accepting this.
Yes? What is it?
I would like to bring some friends with me, a team I've recently joined.
Connor, you know the rules. No humans are permitted in the realm of Avalon.
They're trustworthy people, Jack. They're called the Crusaders.
Ah, yes, the Crusaders. I've heard of them. Well, I'll pass upon the other council members. Until I can get a definite answer, you can bring them as far as the front gates.
Thank you, Jack.
I wonder what Sean wants to see us about this time. Knowing him, it's going to involve something big. Be on guard. Yeah, I know the routine.
Leaf! Glad you can make it. Come on in. We're just about to start the meeting.
So, what's the problem this time?
Problem? Oh, no problem this time, Husky. Connor just has an important announcement he wants to share with us.
Hey, Fine Leaf. You too as well, Husky.
Hey, Doc.
Alright, guys. Thank you for all coming to this abrupt Crusader meeting. At this point, I'm going to turn the floor over to our newest member, Connor Faraday. Connor, it's all yours.
Thanks. I've asked you all to come here so I can invite you to join me in, okay, how to explain this?
Just spit it out already. Jeez.
I want you to come with me to the island of Avalon next Tuesday.
Avalon?
What now?
Not quite familiar with Avalon. What is it exactly?
Avalon is an island that was given to the non-human beings of Earth by a wizard named Archimedes under orders from God in the Dark Ages after a great war nearly wiped out both humans and monsters. It is a land protected by magic that no modern science can find or invade. It is also the famous place where the legendary sword Excalibur was forged, and where King Arthur Pendragon was healed after battling the forces of Mordred.
Oh, wow. You mean it actually exists? Avalon is real?
Are you really surprised, Sean? I mean, we faced wizards, got trapped in a virtual world, and discovered dark dimensions, and a number of other crazy shenanigans that we went through that constantly gets in our path. Really, you're surprised by this?
I guess you're right, Doc. Shouldn't be surprised at anything anymore.
So why do you want us to go to Avalon with you?
The city that makes up most of the island is run by a council comprising of a dragon, a ghost, a vampire, and a werewolf. Unfortunately, the previous werewolf council member was corrupt and tried to overthrow the council and destroy humanity by using the last remaining powers of Archimedes. I was successful in stopping him before he could complete his plan. Now...
The council wants you to take the werewolf position.
Exactly.
Wow, that's awesome! You will be king of the monsters!
Yeah! I'd love to go! Think of all the scientific possibilities!
That's the thing, though. If you guys come with me, you can't bring anything back to prove you were there. Even the dirt. It's the law.
Well, that kinda ruins it. Oh well, at least I got my Game Boy with me. Can play some more Pokemon Yellow.
Don't worry, Connor. We won't be any trouble to the citizens of Avalon. Hey, is Excalibur still on the island?
As far as anyone can tell, no. It was lost after Arthur's battle with Mordred.
Darn, it would have been awesome to see that thing.
What about you, Leaf?
I don't know. Husky and I are in the middle of making a whole bunch of reviews right now, so...
Oh, come on, Leaf. This place could be totally awesome. Besides, you do know what's going on this weekend, right?
What's going on this... Oh. Right. That. Pack your bags, Husky. We're going to Avalon.
Yay!
Wait, what's going on this weekend?
Jerry J's first flute recital.
Ooh, good choice. If you look to your left, you will see the island of Avalon.
That it, Connor?
Yep, that's it alright.
Get ready, everyone. We are now preparing to land.
By the way, thanks for agreeing to fly us there, Todd.
It's no problem at all, Sean.
Hey, Doc, how'd you get Todd Jackson to agree to this anyway?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. He wants us to star in his new film called Skyrise.
But I can't act.
Well, neither can I, but hey, I just play myself anyway. So I'm not complaining.
Hey, don't we need some way to breach that magical barrier thing you talked about earlier?
It's all good, Husky. We're expected. They'll let us in without any problems.
Incoming! Whoa! What was that? It looked like some sort of energy blast.
That's quite the welcome they've laid out for us.
I don't know what's going on. I told them we'd be coming by helicopter.
Brace yourselves! Here comes another one!
We're hit!
You think? Woo! What a ride!
Nice landing, Todd.
Thank you. It's a good thing I knew how to fly in helicopter in my last movie. I crashed your chopper.
Is everyone okay?
No problem here.
I'm okay.
Alright, let's get out of here and see why they tried to blast us out of the sky.
Be on guard. If they're intent on killing us, they'll no doubt be heading this way to check for survivors.
Let's hope that's not the case.
Hi there, Connor.
Oh, schnuff! A ghost! Don't worry, guys. I've played Luigi's Mansion, and I brought my Poltergeist 2000 with me.
Okay then. Is he alright?
We really can't tell. I met him this way.
All I have to do is aim this flashlight at you, and then your heart points will be revealed. Now die, ghost! Again!
Chill, Menace. This is Councilman Jack. He represents the ghosts of the world who haven't moved on yet. Jack, these are my friends I told you about, the Crusaders. That's Sean, Fighting Leaf,
And Husky, I'm here too.
Dr. Menace, and our pilot, Todd Jackson.
Welcome to Avalon, Crusaders. I've already gotten the go-ahead from the rest of the council to allow you in for the duration. Please make yourselves at home here in our city.
Well, we probably would have felt more at home by now if someone hadn't shot down our ride.
Yes, that helicopter was due back at the set next week. When am I going to tell my producers? They'll have me do a comedy or something just to pay it off!
I can explain that. Lazarna Cronus, sorcerer and chief of police here in Avalon. I apologize for that mishap involving your transportation. Apparently one of the island's cursed defenses was not, as you say in the modern world, deactivated. I will compensate you for your troubles, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you, Lazar. Now, gentlemen, if you'll come with me, the council is waiting.
What's that?
What's the matter, guys?
When we walked past that guy, I got a strange vibe.
Yeah, me too. Makes sense though. It kind of looks like a mix between Jafar and some crazy anime villain.
Guys, seriously. Innocent before proven guilty. Who knows? It could have been an accident, like he said. Let's just chill and support Connor, and if something bad happens, we'll take care of it.
Whoa, would you look at this chamber?
Wow, this place is huge! I'm surprised this is just the counseling chamber.
Connor, would you please sit on that side of the room?
Sure.
Hey, who's that other guy over there sitting across from Connor?
One way to find out, Sean.
Please be seated.
I'm already sitting, you idiot! Don't you shush me!
In accordance with the decree given to us by the great Archimedes, through the wisdom of the holiest of holies, the council is now in session. Presiding is Councilwoman Sabelina of the Dragon Clan.
Thank you, Lazar. Now, to the first order of business. Will the candidates with the title of Alpha Male please step forward?
Candidates? I thought Connor said he already had the position.
And since when is the title of Alpha Male chosen through democracy? In my day, we fought for the position of top dog. They're wolf. You know what I mean.
Quiet, Husky.
Miles and Connor Faraday, born to the now deceased werewolf Sarah Marcotte Faraday and human Dr. Craig Faraday. Raised by your uncle, the previous Alpha Male, Randolph Marcotte, who was killed 6 months ago after trying to usurp this council.
Wait, Connor has a brother and his uncle was a werewolf who was evil? Holy plot twist, Batman!
Why didn't he tell us that?
People have a right to keep to themselves, Husky. His secrets are his business. Still, it does seem a bit suspicious.
In most cases, the right to the title of Alpha Male would be handed down to Miles, as he is the eldest. But under the circumstances concerning Miles' allegiance to Marcotte, we invoked Section 55A of the Merlian Pact, in which the two candidates must earn the title through 3 tests given by the preceding council members. Do you agree to these conditions?
Agreed. Agreed.
Very well. The first of the tests, which shall not be known to you until the proper time we choose, shall commence tomorrow at noon. Council adjourned.
Connor?
I know. I wanted to tell you in my own time. I was afraid that you wouldn't accept me if you knew most of my family was, well, a bit crazy.
Oh, that's nothing. You should hear Fine Leaf's backstory sometime. Talk about messed up.
Menace, I mess up your face!
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
Okay, calm down, guys. Connor, we get it. It's alright. We don't care about what your brother is or what kind of man your uncle was. You helped beat Dr. Walk and aided in the capture of several 26 Society members in Stuttgart, Germany. We know we can trust you, and nothing's gonna change that.
Thanks, guys. Come on. I'll show you where you'll be staying.
Dude, that strange vibe again. Leaf, what's going on? I don't know, Husky, but I don't like it.
Well, Connor, today's the first of the tests. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
How many of these do you have to complete?
There are 3 I must complete, all in my wolf form. The candidate who completes the most tests and survives wins the title.
Then what?
If I win, the council holds a ceremony in which I am given the title of Alpha Male, and the Merlinian ring is brought out.
The Merlinian ring?
A ring that contains the very power of Merlin, the famous wizard. He created it before he died to be the magical source that protects this island from outside invasion. Every time a new council member is inducted, the ring is brought out of its protective chambers. No one gets to touch it or wear it, though. It's just for symbolic purposes.
Wow, the power of Merlin the Magician. That makes this trip even more worth it.
So Connor, what's the first test?
I have to reach the top of an old building and collect an heirloom which belonged to my uncle before my brother does.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Could be a lot worse.
While it's on fire and being attacked by Sabelina.
Okay, now that sounds a lot worse. Still not as bad as QuickTime events.
Doc, seriously, he'll do fine. Relax.
Hey, I'm always relaxed. I just know from experience that in competitions like this, there is always going to be foul play. Come on, it's like playing online. You're always going to have that person who's going to lock onto you and just always get the headshot. Hacks!
Don't worry, Doc. We got permission from the council to have Leaf and Husky go over the building structure to make sure there isn't any foul play. He's looking it over right now, actually.
Good idea, but we are dealing with magic, and thanks to my encounters with Dr. Walk, I've learned that magic can be trickier than most complicated equations.
I know, I've faced magic before too, but how complicated are we talking about?
Here's an example. What does 1 plus 1 equal?
2.
No! Window!
What? How does that even begin to make any sense?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
On second thought, you're probably right. Hold on, someone's calling me. Still can't believe we get service on a magical island, though.
Trust me, I can get Wi-Fi anywhere.
Hello? Todd? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, I'll be right there.
So what did Todd need?
He just wants to see me over by the helicopter to help with some repairs. I'll be back as soon as I can. Good luck, Connor.
Thanks, Sean.
See ya!
There's the building.
Good afternoon. Connor, are you ready?
I am.
Hey, Leaf! Did you find anything inside?
We walked every floor carefully and found no sign of physical or magical tampering.
That doesn't mean something bad couldn't still happen. I say we keep an eye on both Miles and Necronus just to make sure.
Why do you say that?
Ever since we first met him, Husky and I have been getting an odd feeling. It's a power similar to that of awesomeness energy.
Alright then, we'll watch him too and see what happens. In the meantime, how about some souvenirs?
What?
That's right, to celebrate this exciting moment and cheer on our friends, I have created baseball caps, mugs, and t-shirts that have Connor's image all over them to show our respect.
When did you have time to make all this?
You'd be surprised how much free time I have. Now, which one do you would like to get? I got a coffee mug here with Connor's nice face on it. It says little Connor the werewolf on it. Then of course we also have this t-shirt right here that just simply screams enthusiasm.
What the heck? I'll take a hat.
Alright then, that'll be $895. Plus tax.
That's robbery!
Hey, come on, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And besides, these guys here pay in gold!
Ahem. If you're quite finished with your antics, we can begin.
Nah, I'm not quite finished with my antics yet, Necronus. When I'm finished with my antics, I will tell the world that I am finished with the antics of which I am doing!
Menace!
Alright, I'm done. Carry on.
As I was saying, the council is now in session. Presiding is Sabelina of the Dragon Clan.
Connor and Miles Faraday, please, step forward.
Menace, you keep an eye on Necronus. Husky and I will watch Miles.
But the merchandise...
Menace!
Fine, but I'm still gonna wear the hat.
Let me remind you that once you enter the building, you will not be allowed to leave until you either complete the challenge or die trying. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
If there is any sign of dishonest tactics, that candidate will be immediately disqualified. Also, fighting will not be tolerated in this event.
I understand. Agreed.
Very well then. Necronus, conjure the spell.
As you wish.
What's he doing?
Hey, what's happening? It's turned night all of a sudden. Please tell me the moon's not gonna fall from the sky.
Not necessarily.
Huh? Oh, hey there, Jack.
Necronus is a powerful wizard. He simply summoned night and the full moon to temporarily appear over the island so that Connor and Miles can, shall we say, change.
How is that even possible?
It's only a projection of night, Husky. He hasn't actually made it night. It's an awfully familiar spell, though.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Kinda reminds me of a bad night filter effect.
Still, that guy could give Dr. Walker a run for his money.
There goes the transformation.
Gentlemen, can you speak?
Yes. I can.
He can give werewolves the ability to speak?
No, that's just the island doing that. It's part of the beauty of this place. It has the most amazing powers and gifts bestowed on those who are in need. That's why King Arthur Pendragon was able to heal from such a terrible battle against the evil knight Mordred all those centuries ago.
Come on! If I could get a chance just to study this place!
Sorry, Dr. Menace, but...
I know, no taking anything off the island or proving I was here, don't worry.
Candidates, on my mark. 3, 2, 1, begin!
And there they go!
Sabelina's taking off now. In a matter of seconds, she'll set the building on fire, and the real challenge will begin.
Councilman, where did Necronus learn how to summon a projection of night?
You know, I'm not sure. I've heard rumors before, though. Something to do with a demon that he met, then double-crossed when he refused to commit. But there's nothing to prove that story, and he certainly doesn't like to talk about it.
A demon?
Hey, what's going on up there?
What the? Sabelina is directly attacking Connor.
Whoa, what? She's not supposed to do that. What's wrong with her? She's only supposed to set the building on fire, not the candidates.
Councilman, in this case, if I intervene to help Connor, will he be disqualified?
No, I don't think so. The contest is practically void now anyway because of what she's doing. She could lose her position on the council because of this. What's come over her?
Then it's time to interfere.
What? Get off my back!
Keep going, Connor. We'll take care of her.
But you...
Get going, you oversized furball, or she'll turn you to cinders!
I gotta get up there and help them!
I could get Necronus to levitate you up there, and then...
Nah, that won't be necessary. Hoverboard, activate!
You have a hoverboard that comes out of your shoes?
Cool, huh? I got the idea from a racing game. Now, if you excuse me, I've got some friends to save. Menace away!
Wait! Watch out for that! Tree.
It's alright. It was all part of the plan. All part of the plan.
I said get off me, worm.
Leaf, we can't hold on much longer. She's flailing around too much.
Just hold on a little longer, Husky. Connor needs to reach the top.
I can't!
No! She tossed them off her back and into the building!
Pathetic humans, you shall burn for crossing me.
Hey, lizard lips! Bet you can't hit me!
Idiot! You are challenging forces you cannot begin to comprehend.
Alright then, Dragon, bring it on!
Made it. I got the heirloom before Miles.
Oh, dead end!
Now, I'll turn you to ash, you fool.
Sabelina, stop!
Ah! Wretched beast! Get off me!
I'll try and hold her. You get Leaf out of that building before it collapses.
Right!
Doc, over here!
Husky, is Leaf okay?
We hit a part of the building coming in. He's okay, but out cold.
All that power and he gets knocked out by a bit of debris. Don't worry, I got both of you here and...
Heavy. Very heavy.
Oh no! She's flung Connor in here too!
I'm alright.
Not for long. The dragon lady's coming back and there's no way out.